It is Friday and I just got off of work and I met up with my little sister, Nanna. She's visiting me here in Copenhagen from Aarhus, and we just met up at a bar called Apollo Bar, and we just had a little non-alcoholic beer after work to celebrate the spring coming to Denmark. So amazing. And now we're about to head out to dinner and we'll take you along. But yeah, we have a super fun weekend planned. I'm so happy Nanna is here to visit me, so we're gonna do all sorts of fun things this weekend. Are you excited?
Yeah, I am.
So we just got back, and after work we met up at Apollo Bar, and then we went over to Vinoria Lilo, which is a wine bar that also serves food, and we had some lovely dinner. It's a little bit expensive, but we just picked a few small dishes and shared, and it was delicious. And then I had a glass of wine, and that was nice as well. And now we are back in the apartment and we both put on our matching PJs, and Nanna is currently reading the Fourth Wing series. She is on Iron Flame, so I told her to bring it, just keep reading. I love being a part of her journey. She was bawling her eyes out at the ending of the first book, and yeah, it's just such a beautiful thing to watch her get into it as much as I am. But yeah, I'm so happy that my sister Nanna is here visiting me. She lives in Aarhus, where I also grew up, across the country, so it's about like 3-4 hours away, but she came here to spend the weekend with me. I've been so excited for her to come and for me to be a bit of a tourist in my own city. So we're gonna spend a really fun weekend here in Copenhagen and take you along, and also take this as a chance to share some of my favorite places with you guys and give some of my Copenhagen recommendations. Some of you have been asking for that, but now we're all cozied up in our pajamas, and it's Friday night, so of course it's X Factor night here in Denmark. So we're gonna put on X Factor, make a cup of tea, and just enjoy a night in so we can get up nice and early tomorrow and have a really fun weekend together. Are you excited, Nanna?
Yeah, I am.
How's it going?
I'm tired.
We were just about to watch X Factor, but Nanna fell asleep. So I think we'll save it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll go to bed early tonight and get up and have a nice day tomorrow. Good morning, it's Saturday and we just had a lovely slow morning here in the apartment. It's about 10 a.m. now and we just got ready for a lovely sunny day here in the spring in Copenhagen, and I'm so excited. So we have a lot of stuff on the schedule. So we are planning on going to this nice little cafe for a late breakfast. So we'll get on the bike and go there, and then there is a thrift market that we're going to later, and then we're just gonna get on the bikes and go around Copenhagen and enjoy the spring weather.
Yeah, it's gonna be so nice.
Yes. And I'm so happy my sister is here. It's so good to have some quality time together, even though you fell asleep last night when we were supposed to watch X Factor. Let's get out of here. Hey guys, so we just sat at La Banchina and had a little breakfast and it was delicious. It's like a little fisherman's hut almost on the water, and then people go cold plunging there in the winter, and in the summertime it's all full of people swimming and tanning out on the deck. But it's such a lovely little cafe. You can go there for wine in the evening or for a coffee and a breakfast in the morning, and people come and sit and read the newspaper. It's just such a lovely place. And now we're on our way to a flea market. La Banchina is situated in an area called Refshaleøen, which is pretty far away from the city center. So while we're out here, I thought I would also just show you another cafe. If you're ever out here and there's no room in La Banchina, or the other way around, you can go to Lille Bakery, so we'll take you there. So we just went into kihoskh, which is like a mix between a little kiosk shop and a cafe. And Nanna got a kombucha and I got a little iced matcha, which I haven't tried before. Is it good
Or bad.
I've had one matcha that I really disliked, one that I really liked. I'd say this is somewhere in between. No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but it mostly just tastes like oat milk, but with a little weird aftertaste. But I'm determined.
This is one of the better one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually like this. It doesn't taste like bitter, or some of them taste like very much like grass, which this one doesn't, so that's good. But now we are in the Vesterbro area of Copenhagen, and we're going to this little church, which is not really a church because it doesn't do any church services, but it does like a lot of cultural events. So today they have a flea market going on, so we're gonna bring our little drinks and go to the flea market. It's a little bit sad that it's indoors though, because the weather is so good, but we'll just pop in and see if there's anything we need to take home with us. And yeah, I just love this area of the town. I used to live pretty close to here, but it was only a 6-month sublet, but I loved it. But yeah, let's go see if we can find some fun things at the flea market. We just sat down on a couple of stairs, just enjoying the sun and our drinks. And now I think we're gonna get back on the bikes and go to the Nørrebro area, which is probably my favorite area in Copenhagen, where I also used to live. So I've been fortunate enough to move around and see different areas of the city. But I'm thinking we're gonna go to Nørrebro and get some lunch and maybe look at some of the cute shops there and go for a walk at the cemetery, which might sound a little strange, but that's the plan. You want to go to Nørrebro, Nanna?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hi there. We are at the cemetery and We went to Nørrebro, my favorite area in Copenhagen, and then we went to one of my favorite cafés called Minas, which just has a lovely concept where everything is really cheap. Everything in there costs 25 crowns. You can get coffees or wine or a little snack. So I had a rye bread sandwich and Nanna had a toast. And then we just sat down on my jacket here in the cemetery and ate our lunch. So quiet here in the middle of a very busy neighborhood, and everyone's just out enjoying the sun. Just like us. It's just amazing what the sun does for the mood. Every time the sun shines, I just forget ever being sad. I just feel so happy. You feel happy? Yeah. And it's only 2 p.m. So we've done a lot today. I'm proud of us. We even filmed an apartment tour this morning before leaving, so that should be up by now. So if you haven't watched that yet, I have a full apartment tour on my channel and I'll link it somewhere up here. We went to the cemetery to sit down. I don't know if it's normal in other countries to hang out in the cemeteries. I don't think it's normal in other Danish cities really, just in Copenhagen, because it's just a huge, lovely green area in the middle of the city. So everyone's out here reading books or drinking a beer or stuff like that. And then there are just fresh graves behind us, but we're enjoying it. I remember when I lived in Paris, when I was studying there, it was normal as well. So let me know if you do that, where you're from, down below. But yeah, Nørrebro is one of my favorite areas because it's super busy. It's a very multicultural neighborhood with lots of shops and cafes and lots of kebabs. That's, I would say, if you're going out for a kebab, you should come to Nørrebro. And it's a very young, like skater kind of neighborhood in the city. Yeah, very cool. You should definitely check out this neighborhood if you're ever in Copenhagen. We've been around today. We went to Refshaleøen and we've also been in Vesterbro and now Nørrebro. So I think we've done well. And I'm thinking in a second, when we're done enjoying the sun, we'll go look at some shops here and just hang out, see if there's anything we want to look at. We're just having a really perfect Copenhagen day, and I hope that you're enjoying watching and that maybe one day you'll come to some of these places that we're recommending. Oh, we also, when we went to the flea market in Vesterbro, it was a little bit disappointing, I would say. It was very busy, but not very big, and people were just overcharging like crazy. So I'm just very much a thrift shop person, not so much a flea market person, because people are just ludicrous with what they're charging. But yeah, let's go check out some shops here in Nørrebro. friends. We are back home. It's 4 p.m. and we've had such a great, very long day. And I can't wait to calculate how long we have biked around town. I think it's like 20 kilometers, but we'll see. Since I last checked in, we went to this really cozy shopping street in Nørrebro called Jægersborggade, which just has a lot of really nice little like special shops, and we looked at a few vintage shops, and yeah, it was really nice. And everyone is just out. As soon as the sun comes out in Denmark, everyone is out and the vibes are just great. And then on our way home, we went through the inner city and we checked out the bookshop really quick, and then we went into weekday because I really want to get some new jeans, but that was rough. The lines were so long for the changing rooms and it was so hot, and if you know, like jean shopping is just very intense. And unfortunately, they didn't have the ones I wanted in my size, so I ended up just ordering them online, so hopefully I'll have them in a few days. Yeah, now we're just back home and I think we're just gonna chill out for the rest of the afternoon and evening. I'm gonna do some editing and yeah, I'll check in with you later. Hi there, it is much later, it's 7:30ish, and I got a lot of editing done, and I think Nanna is over here. Nanna has been reading for hours. Tell them what you're reading.
I'm reading The Iron Flame right now.
So the second book in the Fourth Wing series. What are your thoughts?
I like it.
Oh, you made it so far already.
Yeah.
That's good progress. But you are enjoying it?
Yeah, I am.
I'm so jealous that you get to read all of them in a row because Onyx Storm is out. But then after that, you'll have to wait for a few years with the rest of us. Are you ready for me to cook you some dinner?
Yes.
Nice. Let's make some dinner and watch X Factor, and you can't fall asleep today. You can't. Okay, cooking time. We've been out and about, out to eat dinner yesterday and breakfast and lunch today. So today we're eating some leftovers that I had. So let me show you. I have meal prepped some brown rice with some chicken, some beans, some sweet potato, a little bit of spinach and feta cheese. So we're getting a big healthy bowl of food each. Good morning. It is Sunday morning and we just took it slow. Nanna is making my bed, thank you. And it's Nanna's last day. She's going home this afternoon, so we thought we would try and make the most of it. And it's another sunny day, so we're gonna go to a really nice cafe for breakfast. I've heard a lot about it online and on social media, but I've never been. It's called Atelier September, but it is a little bit late now, so hopefully we'll be able to get a seat. We'll see. But yeah, I think we're just about ready to leave and we'll take you along, and then I don't know what we're doing afterwards, but we'll see. So we just went to Atelier September and had breakfast, and it was so delicious. I don't think I've ever had such a delicious morning plate. We had to stand in a bit of a line, but it was okay because it lived up to the hype. So that was delicious. And then we checked out this little shop down the street from the cafe we went to. There's a shop called Frama Studios, which is just very, very, very beautiful. And it is attached to another cafe that's also worth a mention called Apotek 57. And now we just took a little walk to the King's Garden and just enjoying the weather and a bit of greenery in the middle of the city. The weather is like a little bit hazy, which looks really magical. Just enjoying it, and now we have a few more hours until Nanna has to go. What do you feel like doing? We're talking about maybe going to a museum. We really wanted to go paint ceramics in one of those like creative space cafes where you pay for a cup or a vase or something and then you paint it. But I don't think they have any available tables. Maybe we should call them up and see. Do you have a table for two, please? And maybe otherwise we'll just go and do some shopping somewhere. We'll see. For now we're just sat on a bench, just enjoying this weather. It's so good. Hey friends, so we just went shopping a little bit and I went into Gina Tricot and bought a loungewear set, just a really basic one. I've been wanting one of those forever, so finally picked that up, and now we're just out for some lunch and we found this little sandwich place called La Posata with like focaccia sandwiches, so hopefully this is good. Hi there. It is now almost 3 p.m. and I am back home, and I said goodbye to Nanna and she's on the bus back to Aarhus now, and we've had such a lovely weekend together, so I hope you enjoyed watching. I had a lot of fun filming it. We've been so busy, we got so much done, but only fun things. And now I put on my new little cozy tracksuit from Gina Tricot, and I'm gonna spend the rest of the day editing right here in my couch and just do some recharging for the coming week. But again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below. Mwah!